I wanted to point this out, though. It's scary because he just admitted to a consolidation of power when it comes to our government. He said he controls the money. And technically right now, even though that's not how our government works, he does. I mean, he is the president. And unfortunately, Congress is overwhelmingly a majority Republican right now. So technically, if he doesn't want that money to go to New York City, it won't go to New York City. And this is what we try to avoid in our Constitution, a consolidation of power when it comes to the executive branch and the presidency. And now we are in a space where our president controls the executive and basically a portion of the legislative branch. And this is what our Constitution has been looking to remove and potentially have in our government for centuries. So, I don't know. It's insane to think about it. And when you think about how many lies Condon has told in regards to his promises, and obviously he breaks promises, but when you see the lies that he's told in regards to the Epstein files, and now there is potential proof that there has been election manipulation in the 2024 election cycle, you have to wonder and cognitively put some math together of 1 + 1 = what? 2. When it comes to the Epstein files, Donald Trump knew he was in those files because he was friends with Epstein. Not only did he know he was friends with Epstein and he was in those files, but then he made this whole scheme that he's going to release the files and ran on people's heartstrings, knowing that people would want to hold accountable people who hurt minor children. So then he rallied his base and he got the presidency, but knowing he was in those files, he said, we're not going to release a file of that in regards to the majority of something that would incriminate him when it comes to the evidence and the documentation of those files. So he got in that presidency knowing he was in those files. He got into the presidency knowing that he was going to not release those files. And not only did he get into that presidency through election manipulation, but he sat there and now our legislative branch, Congress, is saying we are not releasing those files either. It is a stonewall of providing transparency to the American public, and that is un-American. It's a consolidation of power to protect pedophiles. And I want you to remember the people that you voted in, MAGA, Donald Trump, and all the Republicans that are sitting in Congress are voting against releasing those files. It's not Democrats. It's not anyone but your own Republican constituents. And I want to make it very clear. Again, stop blaming trans people. Trans people aren't the source of your problems. If you really cognitively think, you're going to understand the source of your problems and disinformation, misinformation, and no transparency is the people you voted into office. That's the truth.